Beau and myself, a couple of off-road loving idiots, have decided to build a crazy off-road vehicle. A cross between riding a motorcycle and camping from a backpack. Bound by the limits of our C-Class motor vehicle driver's licenses, we set out in search for a couple of 49cc scooters to chop and build. Here's what ensued.
Red rocket.
Red rocket.
Horse. Maybe you can upgrade a horse.
Why is there a horse in the moped section?
But it's free. I reckon that one's pretty sick. Ooh, $70. Cougar.
No way.
That's like way in our price range.
Oh, it's a 125cc though.
Get right out of town. Look at this.
We need one that we can ride on the car license.
55 kilometers and 60 down slope. You want to be going way
60
faster.
down.
Yeah, no, right.
Max power.
Max power.
How is it?
Comes with 2 keys. Just says carby issues won't rev up. We'll just run some carby cleaner through it.
Yeah, we'll smash that. What's it worth?
$185.
Damn.
Oh, it's not registered though. We gotta have it registered so as we can ride it on the road to our place of adventure. We don't want to be trailering shit around. 2004 V-Moto Milan.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
So you liking the Milans, Alex?
Yeah. They're not bad. They're a bit fruity looking.
We can fix that.
Yeah. We could fix that.
Bit of welding, bit of
might
grinding.
Yeah. I might look like a bit of a woman riding it, but maybe if I just chopped these guards here or something, I could make that work.
We could definitely make that work.
I eventually found myself a decent looking V-Moto Milan. The one I selected claimed to have issues with the oil pump, front brakes, and something wrong with it electrically, despite only having done 150 kilometres. Yeah, hey, I seen your V-Moto Milan scooter advertised. You still got that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what's the deets? What's the go with it?
I'm the original owner. Hasn't done many Ks.
Yeah.
The rego is just expired, but you can still renew it without taking it over the pits.
Oh, yep, that's good. So I still got the plates and everything. Are you going to be home later on today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mind if I pop around 4 or something and have a look?
Yeah, no worries.
Lad, alright, just text me your address, eh?
You did it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
boy.
good.
Oh, man, that's sick.
Too bad.
So what was the deal?
Well, the oil pump's stuffed, so I got to mix the oil in with the fuel.
Yeah.
The front brakes don't work. It doesn't idle too great. But and it's just out of license.
Right.
But I've still got time to pay it before I have to take it over the pits.
So all minor problems.
Otherwise, all works.
All right.
And I swindled him for $100.
$100, man. $100 for this.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Goes-
You're a mad haggler.
Mad haggler. There's going to be so many awesome mods.
Yeah, we're gonna mod this to the shit house. Look at it.
Now we just got to get back on Gumtree and find you one.
Yep, one down, one more to go.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll have some fun.
let's do it.
So Beau picked up his scoot the other day, and it's pretty good. But his is missing its mirrors, and you kind of need mirrors, just even if for legality's sake. And so what do I find? I come home, and I find my scoot is missing its mirrors. At first I was angry, but then I realised that this is an opportunity. So I've gone onto eBay and I've found myself a very unique set of mirrors. And as I said before, for legality's sake, I want to have mirrors. They're probably not going to be all that practical, but I think Beau is going to be a bit jelly when he sees what I've got. Now I just got to wait probably a year for him to come from China, and once we get them, take these things for a spin in the bush, and we're going to see what areas are going to need some attention, because it's like any off-road vehicle. You take it out, you find the weak spots and you improve on them. Beau eventually picked up a V-Moto Monza, a larger scooter than mine, a two-seater with disc brakes all round, but exactly the same 49cc engine placed underneath his arse. He has no problems, but for a rather high 20,000 kilometres. This priceless footage is taken only a couple of hours before our first ride in the bush, when the scooters were exactly as the factory intended, apart from the duct tape on Beau's, and the Darty flame mirrors on mine, of course. So, it's time for the first, time for the first off-road voyage on these scooters. Because it's just like when you buy your first four-wheel drive, you don't just go and throw all the dartiest mods at it. You take the four-wheel drive out first, and you see how it goes. You find its weak points and then you improve on them. So, I can tell you now that I think a weak point on the V-Moto Milan is going to be its suspension, because even on the road you're going about 50-60 k's an hour, you hit a bump and it is death wobbles. So the suspension's going to be a weak point. The tyres are probably going to be a weak point, especially on Beau's one. Beau's like literally got street bike racing slicks. Mine seem to have a bit more to them. But yeah, we're just going to go up bush for a few hours, track about, and see how these things go. I also didn't mention we've got Jake, and he's on his TTR 250, so he's riding a man's bike to support us through the hard times.
The hard times, are we ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, what do you think the weak points are going to be of yours, Beau?
Well, it rattles around a lot, so I'm going to have to reinforce this, to be honest. Here, all through here.
It rattles a bit.
Well, I just reckon that's a weak point. It's wobbly.
Yeah.
We're going over rocks. I have to reinforce that. I really want to put something over here. Maybe some bars.
Oh, that's a good idea, because that's Jake would know this, wouldn't you?
What in here?
Yeah. What's
So
in
you
that
got
case?
your variator at the front, and then the belt comes along, and then it goes into the final drive gearing, and then the clutch is in the wheel hub. So
Okay, that's something we need to protect.
yeah, you got to protect all that.
The other point, I think, like mine's already used half a tank of fuel. I'm definitely going to have to put some fuel mods on there.
Oh yeah, long range fuel.
Long range fuel,
When
I
did
think.
you last fill it up? How far
Well,
have you gone?
yeah, when was...
On the way to pick up gnomes the other night.
How many Ks have you done?
Don't know, man.
I reckon about
Don't
50.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
about 50.
So, look, we can easily mount some jerry cans here. On the side, both sides.
Yeah.
I reckon we need to test something out, so I reckon...
You could probably mount one off the back here as well.
Well, we've got plans for that, Jake.
Well, yeah, we've come up with a good plan to go on that luggage
Yeah.
rack there.
I don't
we're
know
gonna-
how to take this helmet off.
We're going to put some old ammo cases on there. Put some shit in there.
Yeah.
But I reckon we need to do the weight tests. So
Yep.
we put weights or something on here and go over some bumps.
see
That's
how
really
it
going to
handles.
test. Yeah, because that's really going
Yep.
to test the suspension.
We're going to go bush for a few hours. We'll film some of our antics. We'll find the weak points. We'll give them hell, and then we'll
decide what mods we're going to do.
Deal with it.
Where is it? Turn and burn.
That was heaps good. Almost.
It's just no traction.
I'm bugged! Come on, baby! There we go.
So the gravel is really soft and it is quite challenging on a little scooter with highway tyres. You see, Jake got through there pretty good on the motorbike. The scooter's a different story. Need to do something about these tyres. So slippy.
Yeah, you could let them down a bit, but you've got to be careful. You don't want to roll them up.
That'll be alright. Yeah, that'll be alright. Good thing is if it's too boggy, I just get out and push. Yeah. Oh, that is fun. And there's Jake. Jake just plods through it. This is exactly why we're on this trip, is to weed out the little problems. And Beau has come across the first problem. His entire dash has fallen off. So all of his gauges and everything are in this piece of plastic which is rattled free. We should have bought the duct tape. We talked about it and we said that would be in the toolkit. So when we do the big overnight camping trip that we're going to do with these, we're going to have to include duct tape in the toolkit for sure. Oh no. Most of the bits have snapped off. Duct tape would have definitely done the job.
What came next was a lesson in why road tyres are so unpredictable on gravel, and why one should probably wear proper riding gear instead of a $14 t-shirt made in Bangladesh.
Dang, I ate some dirt.
What happened there?
Oh, I hit that fucking washout and just ditched.
Yeah, are you hurt?
Nah, pretty good.
Alright.
Oh no, my chrome trims.
Oh, not the faded chrome.
I think that's plastic.
It is. Well, it's fucking chrome plated plastic rubber.
You're good.
Scratched me Juco.
Oh no, first scratch. Oh, scratch me home. I'll cut ya.
Okay, damage report. We made it home. We've been in the bush for, I'd say, 2 hours. And so I'm quite impressed that we were even up there that long in scooters. I was actually really impressed with how it went. It was a bit sketchy on those highway tyres at first, but once you sort of get used to it, you get the feel for just skidding and floating everywhere, and you kind of go into a controlled chaos, I suppose. We had Beau, obviously his dashboard fell off. I had a bit more of a serious issue. I'll show you if I can. That tyre is dead flat. There we go. It's like that on both sides. I hit a massive boulder. I've buckled these rims out of shape. Now I'm not sure yet if they're tubed or tubeless. If they're tubeless I'm probably screwed, but if they've got a tube I might be able to fix it. There's another little one there. So I've basically hammered it over rocks. And it hasn't liked it. But we were doing things that you'd normally do on a motocross bike. So that's the airbox. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna make a snorkel for this actually, in case I want to go do any massive river crossings. You can already see, you see under here, I've hit something and taken a screw off the airbox already. And on this side, the exhaust is the lowest point, so I was hitting the exhaust a lot. But that was a hugely fun afternoon, and stay tuned to see what Beau and I do with these things. We are in the little Subi, and roadside rubbish collection is going on near my house.
So we're hunting for some scooter parts, some fully sick mods to bolt on. If you're ever painting, get one of these things. This Rust-Oleum paint trigger. It makes cans so much easier. Ammo cases. Now give it some head.